My flight is delayed, which means I have time for some Quake 3. As one does.
3, 2, 1, fight! You have taken the
Added some features to Trinity now that allow the server to send center prints from the tracker. You might have seen whenever I signed in.
You are tied for the lead.
I got a full sort of screen print of my stats. It'll also notify like flat screen players, hey, like try VR, that sort of thing.
You are tied for the lead.
Oh, hello.
Impressive. You have taken the lead.
And since my friend, who seems to be paying a lot of attention to these recordings, asked,
you are tied for the lead.
I will note that once again this is
Impressive.
the PC VR version, but IOQ3 Quest build that's linked from trinity.ernie.io/getting-started is the same in terms of feature set. The only thing different really is... Hello.
Impressive.
The only thing different really is that it will run in a lower resolution, right? The bandwidth available, the memory bandwidth is just not sufficient to run in the ultra high res that you run in PCVR on a tiling GPU. At least not with all the cool stuff turned on.
Impressive.
I did make some new fixes to the stencil shadows, so they don't really have any wall bleed anymore. The only thing that'll cause bleed is like if they spill over steps. Oops. If they spill over steps or go through like a crack in the geometry or something like that, which is going to be pretty tricky to fix, I think, to be honest. But for 9 times out of 10 now, this is more than good enough. And I actually ran the stencil shadows in a test on IOQ3 Quest, and it ran pretty well, actually. Now, I don't know if it's the combination of the BSP clipping causing it to do less overdraw, or I really don't know, actually. But I will say it's usable. I didn't notice any. I was still running at 120 FPS without any problem. Now, I wouldn't want to super sample at that point, but otherwise, it's pretty great. Oh. Yeah, haha yourself. I see your haha and raise you a rock. Anyway, making lemonade out of lemons today. Figured, well, at least I can get a little Q3 VR in before the flight. Oh, I'll just steal that. If you see me messing around with my wrist, it's just I have excess overlay turned on, so every so often it sort of gets a little bit out of whack and I can't read the chat. Oh, that's bad.
Impressive.
Come back here. Up. And once again, I encourage you, if you haven't tried in VR, you really need to try it. Everybody thinks it's going to be a vomit fest, and granted, again, my VR legs are pretty strong, but running around full speed, oh, come on. Oh, I'm dead. Nope. Running around full speed, bouncing around on the jump pads and stuff, and honestly, it's fine.
One frag left.
Come on, Hunter. I'm gonna get that one robbed. Or I'm gonna die to that plasma rifle. There we go.
Fight.
Gotta keep tabs on the clock, though. I would hate to actually miss my flight. That's what I get for booking a flight out of Chicago. They took off late, as per usual.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Hello.
You have taken the lead.
Whoa.
You are tied for the lead. You have taken the lead.
Hello again.
You are tied for the lead.
Where the heck is the light shining on these guys? Because they're not casting any shadows. Oh, up there. Funny. Given there's a torch up there, I'm surprised there's a light source behind them.
Impressive. Quad damage. Impressive.
There's some trouble in here. Oh, and behind me. Now see, that's a really interesting thing. So the light is actually on the jump pad, and it's shining all the way up there. That's, I think, about the max of the 512 unit draw distance for shadows that I have set up right now. Okay. Oh, come here.
You are tied for the lead. You have taken the lead. Impressive.
Oh.
Impressive. Impressive. Excellent.
just found it kind of funny that quad damage only did 3 damage. Only do 300 to each of these guys.
Excellent.
I'm really pretty proud of how this is turning out, though. I mean, you might think it's no big deal, but the improvements, they add up, and after you get used to them, it's very difficult to play without them. Nope.
Frags left. 2 frags left. Impressive.
Oh, come on, come back. Oh, ah.
1 frag left.
There we go.
Prepare to fight. Invisibility.
Yes, you're very impressive. Very impressive, Uriel. Up.
You have taken the lead.
Oh. He's a beefy boy.
You are tied for the lead. You have lost the lead.
Oh, jeez, he flew way up in the air. Let's get some health. Maybe go for the lightning gun.
Damage.
Up here?
Damage.
Underneath. Usually I can't hang out here this long. Chasing? Directly above me.
Excellent.
Here. No, come here. Oh, shoot! Some of the player models, it seems like mostly the female ones, like Janet is the same way. Janet, Hunter, they have a polygon setup that casts the wrong kind of shadows. Oh!
3 frags left. 2 frags left. To fight.
Time for one more.
Regeneration. 3, 2, 1, fight.
So you can see, like right here, that that grenade launcher, it does cast
lost the lead
down through that floor, and it's because of that gap.
Tied for the lead. You have taken the lead. Excellent.
I think it has to do with the geometry up here. Not sure. I'm actually not sure. Oh, actually, I am not sure why that one's casting down there. Should have gotten blocked. See, it's not. Yeah, it's actually showing on. It's actually bleeding through. There's something about the geometry there that's not blocking it properly. Now see that one, it's because it's not enclosed, it's not all getting caught.
Regeneration.
It really depends on the BSP. Mostly I test it on Dade X, which is a fairly complex map with a lot of different shaders and stuff like that. Not quite sure. Use some health.
Frags left. Impressive. Frags left. Impressive. One frag left. Regeneration.
No.
Prepare to fight.
All vote. Map. Dade X.
3. Prepare to fight.
This is a really well done map, and you can actually see how this doesn't actually bleed through to the other side, even though it's right here.
3,
I also
2, 1, fight.
I also changed it so that if I walk past these, the shadows don't disappear, which was an annoyance in CG Shadows 2 before. Now I can, see that it even casts all the way up here.
You have lost the lead.
But importantly, no bleed through. You can see it on the wall, but it doesn't come through the floor. And it's based on the BSP for the map, so like I think that it probably depends on the tools that the mapper uses to some degree. This is one of the more sort of demanding maps, actually, because of all the cell shading and all that stuff. So it's the one that can cause some breakage pretty easily if you get stuff wrong. In any case, I need to go catch a flight.